There are no branching paths. No point in regretting the actions you didn't take. They say life is a series of choices, but that's nonsense cooked up by the old and bitter. Yesterday leads to today, and today leads to tomorrow. One step at a time. What lies ahead? You won't know until you get there. At the top of the staircase, I step outside into the dazzling sunset. This is the school roof. Most students are barred entry. You'd think I'd be used to the view from up here, but evidently a few hours difference is all it takes to make the world look brand new. Yutaro, you up here? No response. The peaceful autumn breeze is all that greets me. Grass has sprouted between the cracks in the concrete, and the pile of desks by the far side is rusting from exposure to the elements. Up here, it almost feels like a forgotten place lost to time. I love it. Specifically, I love the 360-degree view of the town below. I've lived my whole life here. Every inch of this town is packed with nostalgic memories. The longer I look out at it, the calmer I feel. When they randomly voted me onto the campus cleanup committee, I wasn't exactly eager. But if I'd known about this little side perk sooner, maybe I would have volunteered for the job. Roof access is only granted to two groups, the Astronomy Club for stargazing and the cleanup committee to haul desks in and out. That said, I'm told there are plenty of spare keys floating around if you know where to look. The school roof has a certain legend attached to it, you see. As a result, every now and then other students will ask me to unlock the door for them. Which is why I'm up here today, at the behest of my friend Yutaro. Unfortunately, he seems to be running late. I look down. There's a cell phone lying face down on the ground by the door. Whose is this? I crouch down and pick it up. God, incoming call. There's an incoming call from God. From God? Before I can answer, the ringing stops. Admittedly, I'm a little relieved. Seriously, whose phone is this? I'll want to save. I don't know. What the? Did I misdial? No, wait, even if I did, this still doesn't make sense. Whenever there's a problem connecting a call, normally you're supposed to hear one of those automated messages, right? It's like this phone is broken or something. I decided to check the call history. God. 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 What the heck? Next, I check the address book. There's only one entry. Yep, you guessed it. God. A burner phone for God? There's no way this actually belongs to the man upstairs, right? Hmm? A girl looks back at me. What battery? I think I pushed the wrong button by accident. Looks like I launched one of those visual novel games. I've seen some friends play these on handheld game consoles. Wouldn't be surprised if they made the jump to mobile too. I've never played one myself. At least, I don't think I have. But I feel like I recognize that uniform. Do I know you? Uh huh. I can hear a strange voice. Oh, Marcy says, I read a little bit of this but never got around to finishing it. Well, hopefully we can finish it together. I've played it before, so I'm not going to spoil it, but I've downloaded it like a fresh new copy on my PC so that it would be good for streaming. There's a girl up on the roof over the stairs. raising her hand straight in the air. Her expression is totally blank, just staring vacantly into the sky, staring at whatever lies beyond. Huh? Her body starts to sway. Her voice is fading. Whoa. Ow. You alright? Her eyes lock onto mine. What battery? Her face is so close to mine. I can feel her breath on my skin. Her lips are inches away. According to the school legend, if two people share a kiss on the roof, their love will be eternal. Oh, it's not streaming the game audio? Shit. How about now? Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't, like, too loud because my last stream, the mic wasn't really picking up, so... Sorry, this is my bad habit when it comes to visual novels. Yeah, let's get zappy. Why not? Something travels through her body and across my skin, frying all sense of reason to a char. Pulled in like a magnet, my lips are drawn to hers. I struggle with VNs that only have single-digit save slots. Yeah, because, like, I don't know. Like, what if I make the wrong choice? Miyuki? What am I doing? Well... Oh my goodness. What? Miyuki swings her baseball bat. Yeah, I'm not your plaything. What? I've been friends with Sone and Miyuki since we were kids. In elementary school, we used to get together all the time, but we grew apart as we got older. Happens to a lot of people. While I've just been skating through life without any hobbies, she's quickly proven she can master anything she tries. With her looks, smarts, athletic ability, and a natural talent for acting, she became the school's queen bee practically overnight. Rumor has it that she received over a dozen love confessions within her first month at this school. I'm told 2 of them were from girls, and 1 of them was even from a teacher. Oh, yikes. Supposedly she shot them all down. But they say one of the guys refused to take no for an answer, and she was forced to fight him off with a baseball bat. Lock that teacher up. No, yeah, so real. She's so famous, the students here can't seem to stop talking about her. Then there's me, a total nobody. I'm so invisible I'm practically air. Bland, inoffensive, barely even there. An utterly forgettable NPC character in the RPG of life. I'm hardly even worthy of breathing the same air as her. Just being around her is making me kinda tense. So yeah, I'm like the furthest thing from... Your boyfriend? She's a denpa, guys. She said the word. Everyone take a shot. I think if we had a drinking game where we drank every time she said denpa, I think I would be drunk by the end of the night. You know what? Let me actually go get something to drink. I'll be right back. It's like 5 p.m., but give me a sec. Okay. I have my drink ready. I don't have a whole lot. But I don't know. Maybe we'll finish by the end of the game. Okay, so she said denpa twice, so that's 2 shots. Ugh. Ugh. I do not like the taste of alcohol. Alright, let's keep going. Seems like she's 2 corn dogs short of a picnic. Wow. She raises her hand, interrupting Miyuki. Oh, you mean like this one? I hold up the cell phone I found earlier. Whoa. Was that a static shot I felt just now? The phone falls from my now numb fingers. She deftly snatches it back and shoots me an accusatory look. I didn't steal it. It was lying on the ground over there. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, I wouldn't go that far, but... Back on her beady beady bullshit. Miyuki is now visibly trembling with rage. She slams her bat down hard on the concrete. Miyuki's tone is dripping with fury, but the girl raises her hand like she doesn't even notice. Miyuki's face is so red, the sunset can't even compare. Ah, she can't do it. Listen, if you're opposed to it, we don't really have to. We're getting a lot of CGs. I don't remember. Does the game really open this way? We're moving pretty fast. As kids, we were two peas in a pod. When did it fall apart? Why did I start to distance myself? Miyuki. Her voice is barely a whisper. What? I don't... Wait, what? I did what now? Miyuki pulls a letter out of her pocket. To Miss Sone Miyuki. I'll be waiting on the rooftop after school. There's no signature. I've never seen this letter in my life. Oh. I remember this dude. Of course. It was this idiot. Visibly struggling to contain herself, Miyuki strides to the door and slams it behind her. Nice going, genius. Yeah, I don't think that's it. Forget it. I'd better save the explanation for later, or we're gonna be standing up here all night. Hey, you. Her expression is still completely blank. I don't have the first clue what she's thinking. That whole recharging thing from earlier, what was that about? Oh, yeah, of course, recharging your zappy. Okay, well, what's zappy? No. No, it's not cool. No. I can't believe I have to explain this. This isn't a video game. She raises her hand straight into the air like an antenna searching for radio waves. Okay, do we count that as a mention of the word denpa? I feel like we should. I'm gonna take a shot. So that makes 3. True, it didn't come from Aoi. I guess I should have specified, like, anytime the visual novel mentions the word denpa, I'll take a shot. There's a term for people like this, gamer brain. I'm not sure what the original definition was, but these days we use it to mean someone who can't tell the difference between games and reality. Bye bye. What? Hey, wait. But she ignores me and runs off down the stairs. Ah, there's another one. What do you mean always?
というか説明してもらうぞ。曽根さんがいなくなった原因は何だ？そしてどうして向こうまで？貴様ディア銃か？ディア銃なのか？
Wait a second. Do you know her?
は？何言ってるんだ？さっきの電波は向こう青い。
Bro, you said it twice. I'm not gonna last. Oh, that tastes terrible.
俺たちのクラスメートだろ。
Okay, we finished the prologue. Let's go. Muko Aoi. The name doesn't ring any bells whatsoever. To be honest, I'm not much of a people person. I'm pretty socially awkward. Like, it's been almost 6 months and I still don't know the names of all the girls in our class. But that grade A space cadet, it's hard to believe I would forget someone as unique as her. I crawl into bed. Back there on the roof. Everything from her pose to her appearance and everything she said, it was identical to that scene from the mobile game. Almost like she jumped out of the screen and into real life. And the protagonist's name was Susuki Shinichi too. No, it can't be. I don't have the power to turn video games into reality, do I? Whoa there, buddy. Now I'm the one with gamer brain. That visual novel was on Muko's phone. She probably has all the dialogue memorized. She's probably just acting it out. And she probably set the protagonist's name to mine on purpose. But why? Forget it. I'm letting my imagination get carried away. I pull the blanket over my head and squeeze my eyes shut. That night in my dreams, I see Miyuki, and we kiss. Saucy. Hooah! The start of a new day. Man, that dream I had last night was pretty weird. But I know today will be the same as always. Just another ordinary... Huh? A letter tumbles out of my shoe locker. I take it to my desk and open it carefully, half terrified to discover what awaits me inside. Meet me on the roof at lunch. Ah! Yutaro, were you peeking?
曽根さんと幼馴染であることが発覚し、向こうに二股をかけようとした上に、そんな古式ゆかしいラブレターまで。ディア銃か、ディア銃だな、ディア銃なんだな。お天道様が許しても、この男のロマンクラブ部長、あけぼの雄太郎が断固として許さん。
My goodness. Keep your nose out of other people's letters.
すまん。だが一応、男のロマンクラブの存続にも関わることだろう。
Ah, yes, the Boys and Dreams Club. Don't worry, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make much sense to me either. Yutaro describes his club as for boys who want to pursue their dreams. Personally, I have no idea what that means. The club's actually been around for quite some time, but with a name like that, I can't imagine many people who would go out of their way to join. Unsurprisingly, once spring rolled around, Yutaro was the only member left, and the BD club was on the verge of being disbanded. In the end, he convinced me to join, in name only, purely to keep the club alive. It doesn't matter what I do as long as I stay in the club, right?
男のロマンとはつかめないからこそ追い求めるもの。
I guess that makes sense.
恋愛成就、リア充となった暁には即刻除名。それが男のロマンクラブ鉄の掟なのだ。
Maybe disbanding is for the best?
それは時々俺の悩み。
Oh, poor guy. Yutaro may seem like a goofball, but he takes this 100% seriously.
部の存続のために恋愛の目を潰すわけにはいかんしな。ほらよ。
He set something on my desk. That's the game I saw yesterday. After Muko had left, Yutaro demanded to know every last detail of what happened. Obviously, I couldn't tell him about all that stuff Miyuki said, but I did tell him about the visual novel on her phone. Barely gave you anything to go on. How'd you find it? I feel like we all have friends like that, where like you offhandedly mention like, oh yeah, this person like did something weird, and they're like, oh, I found out where they went to school in 2nd grade. You know?
龍次郎、そういうのに詳しいからさ。
Who's Ryujiro?
ああ、俺の弟な。ヒロインが向こうそっくりだって言ってただろ。写真見せたらいい。
We all got a stalker oomph. No, literally. I look at the girl on screen. Then I look at the girl sitting a few desks away. They're absolutely identical. A perfect 2D recreation. If you told me the developers modeled the character on her, I wouldn't doubt it for a second. Muko sits silently at her desk. She doesn't try to talk to anyone or play with her phone. She just stares into empty space. While everyone else is chatting about their morning with their friends, the space around her is perfectly quiet, like a vacuum. Almost as if she's focusing her entire being on picking up the faintest radio waves from the farthest reaches of space. Just then, she thrusts her hand up into the air. Ah, god damn it. Okay. It just got comfy too. Ugh. She babbles to no one in particular. But our class is... Oops, sorry about that. Our class is already used to her antics. No one finds her behavior surprising. At least that's the sense I get. What a weirdo.
悪いことは言わん。やめとけ。あんなのと付き合ったら苦労するに決まってる。
Huh? I never said I was interested in her like that.
じゃあなんで詮索を？
She tried to kiss me on the roof. Obviously, I'm gonna be at least a little curious, you know? But that's all it is.
ならいいんだが。あんまりいい噂を聞かないし。
Such as?
男癖が悪いとかなんとか。
My goodness, that's not very nice.
いや、俺は信じないけどな。彼女、普通にコミュニケーションが成立するようには思えないし。
After witnessing her gamer brain antics yesterday, I agree. She seems like she's very off in her own little world, or at the very least totally oblivious to the people around her. She can't carry a conversation to save her life. Hey, Yutaro. Is this game available on the App Store?
このまま持ってけ。
What, the phone?
これ、龍次郎の旧型なんだ。SIM カード抜いてあるから通話はできないけど、ゲームなら問題ないから。龍次郎が言うにはネトラレ系の隠れた名作らしい。
Oh, okay, cool. Netorare? What's that?
俺にはわからん。専門用語らしいからな。が、何やら男のロマンが香る。
No, nah, dude, I assure you that is not the case. I see. Miyuki's voice rings out through the classroom. Just like that, all the girls start to gather around her in a giant circle. They start asking her questions like whether she'd seen last night's season premiere or if she'd heard anything about the new store that opened up in town. No matter the topic, Miyuki answers each one with grace, sophistication, and a smile. Just like that, she lights up the room, drawing attention from quite a few of the guys in our class. This happens every morning, and every time it makes me painfully aware of the distance between us. Sone Miyuki is the queen bee, and I'm nobody.
学園という名の荒野に咲いた一輪の花。やはり曽根さんはお美しいな。
Yeah. Here in the classroom, she's the star of the show. But I know she's just playing the part. As her old friend, I know what she's really like, fussy and plain spoken.
おい、今の見たか？
Hmm?
曽根さんがこっちチラ見した。俺やっぱり曽根さんラブだ。ロマンを求めて告白せざるを得ない。定めだ。
Good luck. I'm rooting for you, man. And yet, even as I speak, I can't help but glance at Muko out of the corner of my eye. Amid the cheerful chatter, oh my goodness, she sits perfectly still, the very picture of loneliness. During class, using my textbook as cover, I stealthily take out Yutaro's brother's phone and launch the game. Her eyes lock onto mine. What battery? Yeah, this is definitely the same game from yesterday. The conversation plays out a little different in the game, but for the most part, it's exactly the same as what happened on the roof. This level of pinpoint accuracy can't possibly be a coincidence. She must have been intentionally trying to recreate the scene word for word. Is she really interested in me? Whoa there, buddy, I muttered to myself. It's way too early to be drawing any sort of conclusion. Prior to yesterday, Muko and I had never even spoken to each other. Willing myself to keep a level head, I resumed the game. The heck are you doing? Oh, isn't that so cute? Nice try. Cats don't talk, they meow. Aoi frowns down at herself for a moment. That is not what I meant. The scene strikes me as familiar. It definitely seems like the sort of thing the real world Mukul would say at least. And knowing her penchant for oddball antics, I can't be sure she wouldn't do something like this IRL. I shoot a furtive glance at the IRL Mukul. There's her trademark pose again. She's not taking any notes. In fact, she doesn't seem to care about the lesson at all. Instead, she just sits there, hand in the air, staring into empty space. I wonder if the teachers just ignore her at this point? Even in autumn, the afternoon sun is as harsh as ever. My vision is engulfed in a white haze. Eventually, after blinking a few times, my sight finally registers a lone figure. Oh. Standing there is none other than Sone Miyuki herself, baseball bat in hand. No way. You're the one who invited me up here? Oh, right. On top of everything else, she's a master of calligraphy, too. As such, her handwriting is extremely distinctive. Wait. Then, how do you know it was a written invitation? She holds up a sheet of paper. I can tell it's the exact same stationery as mine. Then that means...
手紙を書いた人間が何かを企んでるんでしょうね。
Who? Hello, welcome to the stream.
さあ、とりあえず待ってみる。
Okay then. We stand there in silence, side by side, gazing out of the town. The clear autumn sky seems to stretch on endlessly. I feel like we need to talk about what happened yesterday. But at the same time, it feels too personal somehow. It never used to be like this. In the past, we had more of a playful relationship. We had no trouble teasing or joking with each other. But we can't go back to the way we were. In the distance, I hear the crack of a baseball bat. That reminds me, why'd you bring the bat? Oh, thank you very much. It's going good. Just playing some totono. Just got off work, you know. I haven't played totono in quite a while, quite a few years, since maybe high school, so I downloaded a fresh copy of the game so that it would be nice for streaming, and yeah, looking forward to getting through it with you guys. How are you doing?
素振りするから。演劇の練習。ソフトボールが題材なのよ。
Interesting. Excuse me. Come to think of it, she was carrying one yesterday too. You're really dedicated, huh?
2年で主役を務めるから。先輩のプレッシャーがね。
I'm impressed. I close my eyes. In the past, we'd often go play at the local indoor batting cage. I remember her long hair fluttering with the motion of her perfect, beautiful swing. You're lying, aren't you?
何を？
Needing to practice. You're already a pro.
買いかぶりだわ。
I doubt it. You had that bat with you yesterday too, didn't you? There's no way she'd bring a baseball bat to a romantic rendezvous just because. She has more tact than that. Actually, now that I think about it, I remember hearing that she'd used a bat to defend herself from a particularly aggressive admirer. Supposedly, the guy came close to spending the rest of his life in a wheelchair. At the time, I thought it was just another overblown rumor, but when there's smoke, there's fire, so they say. Is it for self-defense?
まあ、そういう側面もあるけど。
Alright, well, try not to kill anyone with that thing. Oh, thank you for joining the stream. I hope you enjoy. Miyuki pouts. She would never let this side of herself show in front of her classmates, but this is the real her.
私だって怖いのよ。
I don't blame her for keeping her guard up around random guys. The rooftop door is the only exit. If it got locked, she'd be trapped, and just like that, her perfect reputation would be destroyed overnight. Looking at her face, I can still see traces of the girl I used to know. Sorry.
相変わらずね。鋭いんだか鈍いんだか。
My bad.
別に諦めたわよ。とっくの昔に。
It's true. Oh, have you played it before? We gave up on each other a long, long time ago.
それにしてもまだかしら。
Gee, I can't imagine why. We exchanged sarcastic quips. I feel a bit more comfortable now that I know the old her isn't completely gone. That makes it easier to work up the courage to talk to her. Listen, about yesterday.
昨日の。ああ、あれね。
That was all an act, right? To help get me out of that jam?
そうなのよ。新一嫌がってたでしょ。
Yeah, it totally threw me for a loop. I mean, I barely even know her. Thank you for showing up when you did. Seriously. She stares at the ground, letting her guard down in a way that would be unthinkable in front of anyone else. I pause for a moment. Then, once she's calm, I ask her again. That love confession, it was all just an act, right? Alright, I will. There's an unspoken agreement between us. The two of us are old friends and nothing more. Shinichi is so dense. I have to maintain my distance from her. That much is crucial. Yeah, you could say that again. I notice she's steering the conversation back into safe territory. God damn it. Okay, so for those of you who are new to the stream, I'm taking a shot anytime someone mentions the word denpa. Okay, here we go. And with a bad case of gamer brain. It's when you start to confuse video games with reality. Her tone sharpened suddenly. What games do I play? I mostly play visual novels. Right now I'm kind of into Minecraft, so I play that sometimes. I'm not sure if I'm going to play it on stream because it's hooked up to a friend's Xbox account. But yeah, I'm mostly like a visual novel, gamer, I guess you could say. I'm not that great of a gamer, admittedly. I played a horror game a few hours ago and it went pretty poorly. But I don't know if that was just the game like being too slow or me not being engaging enough. I don't know. But yeah. What about you? What games do you play? Miyuki's the type to always put 100% into everything she does. So it makes sense she wouldn't get along well with someone as absent-minded as Muko. Come on, don't be so hard on her. Having a poor grip on reality can't exactly be easy for her either, you know. Ooh. Muko. Just like yesterday, she's standing on the roof of the stairs. Have you been there the whole time? I gotta screenshot that real quick. That's crazy. Nicole tilts her head, puzzled. Oh my goodness. She then puts her hand under her skirt and starts to pull down her panties. Yeah, I sincerely doubt that. You seriously don't know? Surely she's got to have at least some common sense, right? Nicole falls silent, as if lost in thought. She takes her cell phone out of her pocket. What's that supposed to mean? Muko nods absently and raises her phone into the air. I have a feeling I know who she's calling. I think she's calling God. Since when does God have a phone number? Play Valorant, Final Fantasy, Genshin, Wuwa. What's Wuwa? WUWA? Since never, as far as I know. Oh, cool. Weathering waves. Okay. As usual, God shows no signs of picking up. Nevertheless, Mukul keeps calling. Not until he answers, probably. Knowing Mukul, it seems like the obvious conclusion. That would explain why she suddenly collapsed yesterday. They're just talking about her like she's not even there. She does? In the back of my mind, I remember what Yutaro told me earlier, the rumors of her sleeping around. Do I like anime? Yes. Yeah, I really enjoy anime. My favorite is probably Serial Experiments Lane. I like sort of like denpa, psychological horror works, things like that. Been into Gundam lately. What about you? Hey, Muko? Maybe your phone doesn't get service up here? Or I don't know, maybe God's a little busy right now. Uh-oh. Hey, do not jump from there. Oh my god. Because it's not safe, genius. How has she survived this long not knowing these things? She proceeds to climb down a little more recklessly than I would have liked. Finally, the three of us are standing on even ground. What? Wait, that means... Attack on Titan? Okay, nice. So, are you more inclined to like shonen and stuff like that? Nice. Are there any shonen that you're currently watching that you would recommend? Yeah. It's for the best. Currently watching JJK Season 3 and Tokyo Revengers. Oh yeah, I watched Tokyo Revengers. I enjoyed it. I think I only watched up to Season 1. Admittedly, I don't remember much of what happened in it though. But like, I don't know. I think... Who was the guy with like the shaved head? Draken? I liked him. I thought he was cool.
友達なるのダメ
I'm gonna save, but I'm gonna click be friends. Yeah, I've seen Demon Slayer. I thought it was good. I think I left off on the Mugen Train movie or something like that. My favorite was Zenitsu. Sure, that sounds nice.
本当
Maybe if she had a couple of decent friends to hang out with, she wouldn't act like this. You'll have to count me out, though. They say men and women can't be friends. Ah, Shinichi, come on now. But maybe you and Miyuki could?
気が進まないわ私根本的にあなたと性格が合わない気がする
Looks like that's a hard no. Still, she's right. I can't imagine the two of them getting along very well.
はい選択肢 B
Muko holds her cell phone in the air. What the?
今何をしたのかしら写真作戦なのクラスにばらまくの
Are you blackmailing us?
ルルダメ
The look on her face is perfectly innocent. Come on, Miyuki, explain to her.
ご自由に
Are you serious?
私が新一とここにいたのは事実だもんあらぬ誤解は受けるでしょうけどそのくらい簡単に解いてみせるわ私はあなたみたいな人間の仲間として見られる方がずっと恥ずかしい
Miyuki's so mean.
二つだけ言わせてもらえる一つ目かけてもいいわ今のあなたには一生友達なんてできっこない二つ目私を呼び捨てにしないで以上
With that, Miyuki strides off to the door and down the stairs. Meanwhile, I feel myself unclench. I knew she wasn't shouting at me, but still.
かっこいいの
You, really march to the beat of your own drum, huh?
ルル
Muko tilts her head. She looks confused, a regular occurrence for her.
バイバイ
Bye-bye. Where are you going?
教室
Is she seriously intent on showing everyone that photo? Miyuki's gonna get mad, you know.
どうしてなの許可あるの
She seriously has no clue, does she? Why are you trying to get me and Miyuki together in the first place?
主人公メインヒロインと結ばれるの結ばれないのは変なのアップデートするの
I should finish Demon Slayer? Yeah, I definitely should. I think one of the enemies in Demon Slayer that I really liked was like the spider lady with the kid. I thought that was really interesting. I liked the bond between her and her child, you know? Like they were like on lock. It was pretty good. There you go with your dating sim nonsense again.
それじゃあ
Hold it.
ルル
Muko's expression changes slightly, almost imperceptibly. Sorry, I was reading the chat. Meanwhile, I'm a little shocked that I yelled after her just now. Obviously, I don't want her to show that photo to anyone. Not when I'm finally starting to enjoy my life as the class wallflower. If rumors start to spread that a pathetic nobody like me tried to confess my love to the queen bee Miyuki, the mere thought has me on edge already. That must be why I yelled after Muko, to stop that from happening. Right? Look, didn't you just ask her to be your friend? Isn't that what you want? Oh, you're an animator. That's cool. What do you like to animate?
友達
She tilts her head again as if to consider the merits of the word.
葵本当は友達よくわからないの
I think back to her address book with its single entry. Alright, tell you what. I take my phone out of my pocket. Let's trade email addresses. That's the first step to making friends. Cool?
アドレス交換
You ready?
どうやるの
Oh, right. Obviously, she's never done this before. First, you open this menu. Okay, now send me an email. What the? I try to send myself an email using her phone, but it won't send. Do you not have service up here? That's so weird. My phone's getting full bars.
交換できないの
For some reason, I sense sadness in her blank expression. Thinking quickly, I shoot her a reassuring smile. Make 2D, 3D models, animated intro, outro. Oh, that's awesome. That's sick. Do you have like a portfolio or anything that you'd want to share? Don't worry, we can just do it manually. Here. I enter her phone number and email address into my contacts list. Then I show it to her, just in case. Is this correct?
間違いないの
A moment of silence passes as she stares back and forth between our phones. What's wrong?
はい
She raises her hand.
これで友達なの
Yeah, I'd say so. Once you're in each other's phones, you're pretty much friends.
新一と葵友達
Yep, you and I are officially friends now.
友達
Mukul stares, puzzled at the new addition to her address book. A long moment passes. Yeah, I have Discord. My Discord is at clean dishes. And that's just one word. It starts to feel like time has stopped around us. We should probably head to class. Earth to Mukul, you listening?
はい
Once again, her hand shoots straight up into the air.
友達なら葵は葵って呼ぶの
Whoa, I'm not too sure about that. It feels a little personal, too soon.
ダメなの
God, I can't say no to that face. Alright. Feeling a little awkward, I clear my throat. Let's go, Aoi.
わかったの新一
In the end, Aoi didn't show the photo to anyone that day. Lying in bed, I stare at my phone. Lonely little Aoi with nary a friend to her name. Wow, that came out terrible. Lonely little Aoi with nary a friend to her name. She doesn't even know what friends are. Maybe this is fate. Okay, cool. I'll add you back after the stream. I'd at least like her to have someone she can chat with at school in the morning. Admittedly, maybe I should just mind my own business, but I can't help myself. Come to think of it, I still haven't received that email I tried to send myself from her phone. And I sent a few her way after school, but no dice. As an experiment, I press the call button. She's not picking up. Does her phone really not get any service at all? I can picture her standing up there on the roof over the stairs. It's painfully ironic that the self-styled transceiver girl is the only one not picking up any signals. The same old classroom, the same old chatter, and there sits Aoi.
ルル
Thank you, yeah, I hope you enjoy. Staring into space at her desk as per usual. She looks pretty bored. Does she still not have service? At this point, I'm starting to think maybe her phone is broken.
新一新一ちょっと
What do you want? I'm in the middle of...
頼む大事な話なんだ
Fine, fine. Reluctantly, I head to my seat. So what is it?
人生相談があるんだ。
Please, what do you have to be worried about?
バカ、声が大きい。
Is it that serious?
危険だ。人類の危機だ。実はこれなんだが。
Yutaro opens his bag to show me a pair of panties?
という名の男のロマンだ。
You know what? Good for him.
ロマン物件だ。
Yes, I get it. Thank you. Did you steal these?
見損ないな。拾ったんだ。
You found them.
拾った。うちの玄関に落ちてた。
What?
男のロマンはうちの玄関に落ちてた。
You said there's only 4 people in your family, right? I forget. Did you have an older sister? A younger sister, maybe?
ナッシング。
Okay, then what do you have?
父、母、俺、弟。 なあ、新一。ロマンクラブのどうしよう。俺はこのロマンをどうすれば。
It's probably his mom's, dude. Whatever you want, I guess?
使っていいのか。使っちゃうか。でも万が一母ちゃんのとっておきだったらロマンハザード。
Sucks to be you.
おはよ
おはようございます。
With Miyuki's arrival, the classroom roars to life. She really is the star of the show.
ああ、ソネさん。今日もお美しい。
Yutaro gazes at her, enraptured. Here we go again, the same scene that plays out every morning. Or so I thought.
はい。向こうさん
This time, Aoi jumps to her feet, hand in the air, her eyes on Miyuki.
どうしたんだ。珍しい。
Oh god. I have a really, really bad feeling about this. That photo's probably still on Aoi's phone.
私に用事かしら。ごめんなさい。
She hangs her head.
昨日は葵が悪いの。ああ。あのことね。
Our classmates are watching this interaction with mild puzzlement. Sensing their confusion, Miyuki smiles.
気にしなくていいわよ。結局あなたは何もしなかったんだし。許してくれるの？だから許す以前にあなたは何もしてないでしょ。
Miyuki is so different in front of her peers. Like, yesterday she was so cold, but today she's like, oh, don't worry about it, la la la.
ならお願いがあるの。お願い？葵とみゆき友達になるの。
Of course, Miyuki's gonna say yes because everyone's watching.
ダメなの？何言ってるの？
I knew it. Miyuki puts on her most dazzling smile.
私たちクラスメートでしょ。最初から立派な友達よ。友達。話はそれだけね。アドレス交換。ごめんなさい。今時間がないから。後でね。ルル？
Miyuki quickly ends the conversation, her smile unflinching. Moments later, the classroom is back to normal.
なんかびっくりしたな。
Me either. Aoi returns to her desk and takes a seat. Her expression is as blank as ever, but her eyes are carefully fixed on the phone in her hands. Thing is, I've known Miyuki for a long time. That dazzling smile of hers, it's completely fake.
Miyuki、ご飯一緒。ごめんなさい。他の友達と約束があるの。そうなの。あと、呼び捨てにしないでくれると嬉しいんだけれど。はい。 みゆき、数学、宿題。自分の力で解くからこそ意味がある。見せたらあなたのためにならないでしょ。
I cannot stand people who are like that because sometimes a bitch is just having a hard time in class. Like sometimes you're having a hard night or like you just don't get the homework and like sometimes you really do need to just copy someone else's work and it's fine, you know? I don't know. Can't stand people like that.
みゆき、優しいの。
Don't fall for it.
優しいのは最初のうちだけよ。あと、呼び捨てにしないでくれる？ごめんなさいなの。みゆき、美術のペア。呼び捨てはやめて。
Oh, she mad.
ごめんなさいなの。
Oh, thank you for sharing the stream with your friends. I appreciate it.
それに私、いつもの友達がいるから。それなら、明日、いつも同じよ。諦めて別の人を探して。みゆき、一緒、帰るの。名前。ごめんなさいなの。私、部活があるから、あなたと一緒は難しいわね。待つの。遅くなるわ。でも、待つの。きっと、部活仲間と一緒に帰ることになる。友達。だから、待つの。
Oh, he's being so sweet. She's just a perfect sweetie.
勝手にしなさい。
You're gonna find out why she's being so mean to her. I don't want to spoil anything, but you'll figure it out. But right now, it's looking pretty unfortunate. With her baseball bat slung over her shoulder, Miyuki leaves the classroom without a second glance. Oh man, it's raining. I was busy actually doing my homework in the library for a change, so I hadn't noticed until just now. There are no lights on in the old gymnasium building where the theater club rehearsals are held. They must have all gone home for the day. Beneath my trusty umbrella, I head out into the chilly autumn rain and make my way to the school gates. Just then, I spot a lone figure near the campus gate with no umbrella to be seen. Aoi? Aoi stands perfectly still as the rain drenches her from head to toe. She stares out into empty space just like she always does in class. She doesn't even blink. Aoi turns to look at me as I hold my umbrella over her head. You're gonna catch a cold out here. You can't just stand out in the rain like that. Apparently she hadn't noticed. Anyway, we need to get you inside before... right. There's that gamer brain again. Here, just take the umbrella. No, okay, just take it. I'm way too chicken shit to share an umbrella with a girl. Instead, I take a folding umbrella out of my book bag. Oh, okay. Shinichi with 2 umbrellas. See? I have a backup. I said I'm not. I'm helping you because you're my friend. Aoi ponders the word for a moment. Then finally, she takes the umbrella. That's how umbrellas work, genius. Come on, it's not like you've never used an umbrella before. Oh god, she totally hasn't she? What's up?
いう時はありがとう。
Huh?
ルル、葵、間違ったの？
No, no, you're right. I wasn't expecting her to actually thank me. Then again, she apologized to Miyuki for what happened yesterday, so maybe I'm underestimating her. I turned back to face her. You're very welcome.
新一、友達なの。友達、一緒帰るの。ダメ？
Yeah, we can walk home together, why not? If you told me a week ago that I'd be walking home with a girl in my class, the infamous oddball Aoi to be exact, I'd have laughed in your face. And yet here I am, doing exactly that. You know, friends ought to reply to their emails too, just saying.
メール？
Called you too. Aoi quietly takes her phone out of her pocket.
県外なの。
How is that possible when mine has 3 full bars? I'm standing right next to you. Maybe your phone's broken?
神様からの電波は特別なの。
Okay, there's another one. She said denpa, I gotta take a shot. Oh man. How many shots deep are we? I want to say like 5 or 6 at this point. I'm not quite feeling it yet. Well, I don't know. I think I'm holding up pretty good. I'm taking little ones just because I don't have a lot of alcohol to work with, but
電池が足りないと届かないの。
apparently that's her explanation for why God won't answer her calls. It's gotta be broken. You should just buy a new. Why not? Does this one have sentimental value or something?
そうなの。神様と連絡するたった一つの方法。
There she goes about God again. So who's this God anyway? A friend of yours?
神様は神様なの。とっても偉いの。葵を作った人なの。
Oh, I see. He is not following at all. Could she be referring to one of her parents? Somehow I doubt it.
でもアドレス交換してある。だから友達なの？
Yeah, I'd say so. I remember us having the same conversation the other day.
それじゃあみゆきはアドレスの登録まだなの？友達じゃないの？
Oh, Aoi continues to stare blankly at nothing as the rain pours down. Miyuki knew Aoi would be waiting for her after rehearsal. Did they inadvertently miss each other? Or did Miyuki...
アドレス交換したいの。みゆきと友達なりたいの。
If only I knew Miyuki's email address, then I could just give it to Aoi myself. But I haven't been that close with Miyuki in a long, long time. And at this point, I can never hope to be again. Never say never, my guy. All we can do now is pray. To God, I guess. Do you live around here?
葵、家ないの。
What?
あそこに寝泊まりなの。
She points to a building on the outskirts of the shopping district, the city's sole manga cafe. Do you not get along with your family?
そうなの。
It's not safe to roam the streets alone, you know.
慣れたの。
So what? That still doesn't...
パソコンもゲームもあるの。お菓子も食べられるの。ジュース飲み放題なの。夜も遊べるの。天国なの。
I'm at a total loss for words.
傘ありがとうなの。バイバイなの。
No problem. Take care of yourself, alright? Aoi totters into the manga cafe and vanishes from sight. As for me, I stare absently after her until the patter of rain drowns out everything around me. After running away from home, Aoi now lives alone in a manga cafe. God might be real, but there's no way that's heaven. There's just gotta be a happier ending out there for her. Surely God isn't the end-all be-all. Is there any way I can help her?
Miyuki, おはようなの。
Oh, here we go again.
今日は風強いの。みゆき、葵のご飯見る？キャンディーで下の色変わるの。みゆき、このゲームやる？みゆき、一緒に掃除。みゆき、一緒に帰る。みゆき、待って。みゆき。
She's not even responding to her anymore. I hope they don't send Aoi to the emotional torment factory today. Yeah, I hope so too. Hey, Yutaro, let's grab some lunch.
食欲ない。
What's up? Feeling sick?
パンツのせいだ。
You ate them?
グワン。持ち主が分かったんだ。
I see. I'm not sure I want to know the answer, but whose were they?
龍次郎のだった。
Oh, your brothers?
自分用にネット通販で買ったらしい。
I mean, we don't judge here. It is Pride Month.
少数な趣味なんだと。
Happy Pride. Yeah, happy Pride. Be who you are for your pride. Oh, man. I told him not to get too excited, though. Like, if it was at his house, it had to belong to a family member.
新一。あのしましまパンツで。
Stop. Don't finish that sentence.
俺、ロマンなくしちまったよ。
It's gonna be okay, Captain. I know you'll find a new dream soon enough. For now, just give yourself some time to grieve.
ありがとう。新一、ありがとう。
Yutaro nods tearfully. I have no idea what to do about this. Guess I'll just give him a little pat on the shoulder. As I'm heading back from the cafeteria with my sandwich, I contemplate returning to the classroom. But I can't imagine either of us will enjoy sitting there in silence together. Instead, I head to my favorite spot. What, so you can sit in silence on the roof? I don't see how that's any different. Huh? The door's already unlocked. Are you going for Aoi or Miyuki? Gender nonconforming king. I am gonna go for Aoi, but it's gonna be a little difficult, I think, to get her route for reasons that will be revealed later on. But yeah, I mean, Aoi's a perfect sweetie. Miyuki's a little mean. Like, I love them both, don't get me wrong, but I think people tend to like Aoi a little more because she's a little more likable. Not a soul to be seen. And she's probably all by herself. Yep. Just as I thought. I turn to find Aoi standing quietly up on the roof over the stairs. Her eyes are fixed on something beyond the farthest reaches of the sky. Something formless and imperceptible. Or maybe she's not looking at anything at all. When's the last time I saved? I need to save. I get nervous. Okay, cool. It's a bright and sunny day. As I look out at the clear blue autumn sky, I find myself wondering if God might actually answer the phone this time. I'm coming up there, okay? Whoa. Haha. Holy crap! It's crazy the difference a few extra meters can make. Up here, I'm greeted with a perfectly unobstructed 360-degree view of the entire town. Talk about one hell of a view.
そうなの。
Aoi doesn't take her eyes off the sky for a single moment.
ここは特別なの。
A secret spot at the apex of a forbidden land. Yeah, I can see why Aoi might feel that way. Did you eat lunch? Next to her is a plastic to-go bag filled with trash. Thank you for joining. It was nice having you. Have a good night. I can smell the faint traces of something cloyingly sweet like cake or jam. You should try to eat better.
まとも
You know, something with a balance of
バラン
nutrients.
スなの
Aoi points to the bag containing my lunch. Everything inside screams calorie-laden carbohydrates, from the yakisoba sub to the croquettes to the curry buns. Damn, that sounds good. Damn! The thing about my lunch is I've got one of these bad boys.
塗る
I set a small metal can down in front of her. Yabalays.
ヤバリースオレンジじゃなくトマト
This way I get oh my goodness. The alcohol is starting to get to me. This way I get a serving of veggies too. Problem solved.
ルル
She stares at it like it's a relic from Area 51. Guh. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Woo!
おいしいの
Yep. It's actually not that great. Truth be told, I'm not a big fan of tomato juice. I just maybe accidentally hit the wrong button on the vending machine. Want to try it?
いいの
Sure. Hell, she can have the rest for all I care. She starts to drink. And drink and drink and drink. You downed it all in one go?
ダメなの
No, no, I'm not mad or anything. Did you like it?
好きなのカレーたい焼きメロンパンそういうレベルなの
I don't really get the comparison, but okay. Glad you liked it.
あ
Hmm?
関節キスなの青いルートフラグ立つの
Okay, now you ruined it. You really love video games, huh?
この世界はゲームなのだから好き嫌いじゃないの
Right. Miyuki hates the idea of anyone treating reality like a game. But Aoi thinks they're one and the same. It's only natural they'd never get along. And yet here I am, trying to make it happen anyway. I'm sorry, Aoi. I'm the one who told you to go make friends with her, and now it's my fault you got hurt.
辛い思い
Aoi tilts her head.
辛いって何なの
Well, it doesn't feel good when Miyuki blows you off every day, right?
ルルわかんないの青いセーブデータあるの失敗はリセット攻略までリロードそれだけなの違うの
I'm not sure what to tell her. Turns out she hasn't been enduring the pain. She didn't feel it to begin with. She tells herself she can fix mistakes by starting over, enabling herself to run away from the harsh reality of her actions, letting herself forget. I'm guessing she's never once thought critically about it either. Wrong. That's no way to live. She needs stability in her life, and she needs friends.
新一
Anyway, time to eat. Om nom. As I take a bite of my croquette, I make my decision. What would that be? That night after the sun sets, I leave the house. The wind ruffles my hair as I walk down by the riverside. Eventually, I arrive at an old, dilapidated indoor batting cage. I can hear the sharp crack of a bat echoing from inside. The sound is infrequent at best. As expected, there's only one customer inside. Her form is so beautiful it captivates anyone who sees it. Assuming they aren't distracted by the flutter of her skirt. At least change out of your uniform first.
演劇の練習
What?
制服着たままソフトボールするの
What kind of play is this supposed to be again? I would make a retort, but the aesthetic of her swing renders me speechless. It's just bewitching.
変わる
I'll pass.
好きだったじゃない
Yeah, like a million years ago.
そんなに前の話でもないでしょ
Whatever. I'm not here to play. I need to talk to you.
向こうさんのことね
How did you know?
顔に書いてあるわ彼女の友達になれって
As usual, she sees straight through me. Well, no sense trying to beat around the bush now. I should just be honest with her about how I feel. Please, Miyuki. Aoi needs a friend. Please just spend some time with her.
いつの間に名前で呼ぶようになったわけ
Huh? Oh, well,
私はお断りよ友達になんてなれない
are you still upset about the blackmail thing?
別に
She's been talking to you a lot since then, right?
鬱陶しいよ
But she's making an effort.
私の気持ちも考えずにね
Maybe if you were her friend, you could teach her.
いい加減にして
Oh. Her voice echoes through the building.
私が何にもせずに今の場所にいると思う目立てば目立つだけ裏で何か言われるのよどれだけ理不尽に妬まれたと思う私がもともと人付き合い苦手なのもクラスに馴染むために努力してるのもあなただったらわかるでしょ
I remember when we were younger. Back then, her natural talents alienated her from everyone else. She stuck out like a sore thumb. So yeah, she didn't turn into a queen bee by chance.
それなのに向こうさんは現実がゲームだとか現実から逃げてるだけじゃない友達ができないのだって本気でそうしたいと思わないから
That's not true. She wants friends. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have jumped to conclusions about you. Miyuki takes a deep breath like she's trying to calm herself down.
私こそ急に怒鳴ったりしてごめんなさい
Nah, I mean, it was my fault. I hadn't realized exactly why Miyuki resented Aoi for conflating reality with video games. But Miyuki's been working hard to change herself. She's miserable, forced to put on an act in front of all her friends. So it's only natural she'd find Aoi infuriating when she dodges any potential responsibility by downplaying her mistakes. It's just... the thing is... summoning the last dregs of my courage, I look Miyuki in the eye. That's exactly why I think she needs us around, you know? She's gonna mess up her whole life if she stays convinced that she can just sweep all her mistakes under the rug. But maybe if we're there for her, we can get her to start taking life more seriously. Maybe she just needs a little push. That's why I want to help her take the first step.
あなたは昔からそうだ
Huh? Where did that come from?
分かったわ
Miyuki's expression tells me she's resigned herself to her fate.
あなたの言うことにも一理ある手伝ってあげてもいいわ
Really? Awesome. Thank you.
ただしこれだけ言わせて
For a fraction of a second, Miyuki looks away.
彼女下心は
Ooh. Yeah, Aoi doesn't just want to make friends with us. Her real goal is blatantly obvious, to be the third wheel that brings me and Miyuki together. Personally, I don't want to let myself get any closer to Miyuki. We'll just both get hurt. I know that. But all I want for her is to have a taste of what it's like to have real friends for once. For some reason, Miyuki seems a little sad. I'm probably just imagining it. Yay, Miyuki! I really appreciate it. Miyuki grabs the baseball bat leaning against the wall. I am. Fingers crossed that everything works out well. After all, the more distance between us, the better. I put on what I hope is a convincing smile. Okay. Okay, I get that part. And? Hello? Anybody in there? Wait, what? About? After all that, you're seriously gonna leave me hanging? You really enjoy dicking me around, don't you? There she goes again. Just when I finally get the chance to speak to her alone, her bad habits start crawling out of the woodwork. You sure you got it under control? Miyuki shoots me a determined look, and I heave a sigh. Right, well, I know you're not a little kid anymore, but you tend to pile your plate a little too high, if you know what I mean. You put too much effort into your little classroom act, too. It's like you have a split personality. Sometimes I get the sense you're killing yourself over it. Yes, you are. Is so. Yeah, huh? The tension breaks and Miyuki laughs. Does it? At the end of the day, I can't erase our history together. Well, if you ever need me, you know where to find me. I'm happy to help. Not like I got much going on anyways. Shut up, try hard. Miyuki grabs her bat and puts another coin into the machine. She keeps her back turned to me as she speaks, then she heads for the batter's box. The baseball rockets off into the night sky and disappears from sight. And for the briefest of moments, it feels like that ball might tear through the fabric of the universe, into whatever lies beyond. I swear to God, if he's gonna say, I've decided to give my brother a chance. Yutaro drops this on me the second I walk in the door. Oh, what? I thought your dreams died or something.
なくしたと思った頃に見つかる。それが本当のロマンだ。
Right. I'll take your word for it. Okay, gang, I'm getting kind of hungry, so I'm thinking that I'll pause the stream for a bit and make some dinner and then come back, if that's cool with y'all. So I'm gonna save. Yes. Okay, cool. I'm gonna make some dinner and then hop back on stream. I'll see you guys later.